Welcome to USA Trending Update. I am Papu, and today we bring you a full news report on a moment that has electrified the tennis world and reshaped conversations around youth experience and the ever-evolving balance of power in women's tennis as Eala Iva Jovic delivered a stunning performance to defeat Venus Williams and Elina Svitolina in the opening round of doubles at the ASB Classic, a result that immediately captured global attention and sparked debate across generations of the sport. From the moment the match was announced, it carried a sense of intrigue that went far beyond a routine early round doubles encounter. On one side of the net stood Venus Williams, a seven-time Grand Slam singles champion, Olympic gold medalist, and one of the most influential figures in the history of women's tennis, partnered with Elina Svitolina, a former world number 3 known for her relentless defense, tactical intelligence, and consistency at the highest level of the WTA Tour. Together, they represented decades of elite experience, countless big match moments, and a combined resume that reads like a history book of modern tennis excellence. On the other side were Eala and Iva Jovic, two young players, still writing the opening chapters of their professional stories, stepping onto the court, not as favorites, but as fearless challengers with nothing to lose and everything to gain. The ASB Classic held in Auckland has long been a stage where new narratives are born at the start of the tennis season, as a key warm-up event ahead of the Australian Open. It often attracts established stars seeking rhythm and sharpness while also providing emerging talents an opportunity to test themselves against the very best. In that context, this doubles match became a symbolic crossroads between generations, and what unfolded was a compelling demonstration of how quickly the landscape of women's tennis can shift when youth meets preparation, belief, and opportunity. Eala, widely regarded as one of the brightest prospects from Southeast Asia, has steadily built a reputation for her composure, left-handed versatility, and tactical awareness that belies her age. A former junior Grand Slam champion, Eala has long been seen as a player with the potential to make history not just for herself, but for her region. Her transition into the professional ranks has been closely followed, with each tournament offering new insight into how her junior success might translate against seasoned professionals. Partnering her was Iva Jovic, another rising star whose game is defined by power, athleticism, and a competitive edge that thrives under pressure. Together, the pairing represented a blend of styles that complemented each other remarkably well, especially in the fast-paced, reaction-driven environment of doubles. Facing Venus Williams across the net is an experience that few players, young or old, ever forget. Her presence alone commands respect, and her achievements have inspired generations of players now competing on the tour. Even in doubles, where teamwork and positioning play a critical role, Venus's serve, reach, and instincts remain formidable weapons. Elina Svitolina, meanwhile, brought her own strengths to the partnership, offering consistency from the baseline, sharp returns, and a strategic mindset honed through years of deep runs at the biggest tournaments in the world. On paper, the Williams-Svitolina team appeared well-equipped to control the match, manage key moments and use their experience to outmaneuver their younger opponents. Yet, tennis especially, doubles, has a way of defying expectations, and from the opening exchanges it became clear that Eala and Jovic were not intimidated by the stature of their opponents. Instead of playing cautiously, they embraced an aggressive but disciplined approach, looking to take the initiative early in rallies and apply pressure at the net. Their communication was crisp, their movement synchronized and their shot selection confident. For two young players, their ability to read each other's intentions and cover the court effectively stood out as one of the defining features of the match. The early game set the tone for what would become a gripping contest. Eala's left-handed serve created natural angles that disrupted the return rhythm of Williams and Svitolina, while Jovic's willingness to step inside the court and finish points showcased her confidence. Rather than being overwhelmed by the occasion, the younger pair appeared energized by it, feeding off the crowd's growing interest as the possibility of an upset began to feel increasingly real. Venus Williams, ever the competitor, responded with moments that reminded everyone why she remains such a revered figure in the sport. Her powerful serves and decisive volleys still carried weight, and there were stretches where her leadership helped stabilize her team. Svitolina's defensive skills came to the fore as well, extending rallies and forcing Eala and Jovic to hit extra shots, testing their patience and consistency. For a time, it seemed as though experience might yet tip the balance as the veterans adjusted tactics and looked to exploit any hesitation from their younger opponents. However, what made this match particularly striking was the mental resilience displayed by Eala and Jovic. Rather than retreating under pressure, they leaned into their game plan, trusting their preparation and each other. In key moments, they executed with clarity, choosing high percentage plays and showing maturity beyond their years. Their returns were purposeful, their net play assertive, and their baseline exchanges controlled, reflecting an understanding of double strategy that often takes years to develop. As the match progressed, the dynamic on court shifted subtly but decisively. The crowd, initially drawn by the presence of Venus Williams, began to respond enthusiastically to the bold shot-making and fearless attitude of the younger pair. Each successful point for Eala and Jovic was met with growing applause, and with it came an unmistakable sense that the narrative of the match was changing. What started as a curiosity became a statement as the underdogs demonstrated that they belonged on the stage. The significance of this result extends beyond a single match or a tournament. For Eala, defeating a legend like Venus Williams, even in doubles, represents a milestone that can accelerate belief and confidence as she continues her professional journey. It sends a message that her game can stand up to the intensity and quality of top-level competition, and that she has the mental tools required to navigate high-pressure situations. For Iva Jovic, the victory reinforces her reputation as a player unafraid of big moments, capable of rising to the occasion when faced with a lead opposition. From a broader perspective, This match highlights the ongoing evolution of women's tennis, where the gap between established stars and emerging talents continues to narrow. Advances in training, analytics, and global access to high-level competition have empowered younger players to arrive on tour more prepared than ever before. They bring athleticism, adaptability, and a fearless mindset that challenges traditional hierarchies and keeps the sport dynamic and unpredictable. For Venus Williams, the loss does not diminish her legacy, but rather underscores the changing nature of competition. Her continued presence on the tour serves as a bridge between eras, offering younger players the invaluable experience of competing against one of the game's greats. Each match she plays contributes to the ongoing story of tennis, where respect for history coexists with anticipation for the future. Elina Svitolina too remains a formidable competitor whose singles achievements and professionalism continue to command respect, and doubles results often reflect the complexities of partnership and timing rather than individual form alone. The ASB Classic itself benefits from moments like this, as early round surprises add excitement and narrative depth to the tournament. Fans tuning in and expect high-quality tennis, but they also crave stories that capture imagination, and the victory of Eala Iva Jovic delivers exactly that. It reinforces the tournament's reputation as a place where new stars can emerge, and where the unexpected is always possible. As the tennis season unfolds, this match will likely be remembered as one of those defining early moments that hint at what is to come. For Eala Iva Jovic, it provides momentum and visibility, drawing attention from fans, analysts, and fellow players alike. Such victories can open doors, leading to increased confidence, stronger partnerships, and opportunities to compete more frequently on the main stages of the sport. In the days following the match, reactions across the tennis community reflected a mixture of admiration and excitement. Observers praised the composure and tactical awareness shown by the younger pair, noting how effectively they executed under pressure. Discussions emerged about the importance of doubles experience for developing players, highlighting how matches like this can sharpen instincts, improve net play, and enhance overall court awareness. For many, the results served as a reminder that doubles is not merely a sideshow, but a discipline that can shape careers and produce unforgettable moments. The symbolism of this victory also resonates beyond tennis itself. It speaks to broader themes of generational change, opportunity, and the courage to challenge established norms. Watching young players stand across the net from icons and compete without fear offers inspiration to aspiring athletes everywhere, reinforcing the idea that preparation, belief, and teamwork can bridge even the widest gaps in experience. As Trending Now USA continues to follow the latest developments from the world of sports, stories like this remind us why tennis remains such a compelling global spectacle. It is a sport where individual journeys intersect, where history is honored even as new chapters are written, and where every match carries the potential to redefine expectations. Looking ahead, attention will naturally turn to how Alex and Iva Jovic build on this breakthrough performance, Sustaining success at the professional level requires consistency, adaptability, and continued growth, and the challenges they face next will test their ability to convert a headline-grabbing win into long-term progress. Yet, regardless of what comes next, their victory over Venus Williams and Elina Svitolina at the ASB Classic stands as a testament to what is possible when talent meets opportunity on one of tennis's most visible stages. For fans, analysts, and players alike, this match serves as a reminder that the future of women's tennis is vibrant, competitive, and full of promise. The blend of experience and youth, tradition and innovation ensures that the sport continues to evolve while staying rooted in its rich history. And on this day in Auckland, the spotlight shone brightly on two young players who seize their moment and announce themselves to the world in unforgettable fashion. That concludes our in-depth news report here on Trending Now USA. I am Bella, and we will continue to bring you the stories that matter, capturing the moments that define sports, culture, and the ever-changing landscape of global competition.